Update on my cucumbers. Yeah, they growing. They growing kind of weird. I gotta get on the other side and get a better angle for y'all for this one. Okay, yeah. So I have them growing all over the place, believe it or not. This one is growing kind of weird, huh? So they grow really, really long. You know, I got some more growing over here too. Yeah, they grow really, really long, like those cucumbers that you see in the grocery store wrapped in the plastic, the really long ones. That's how they grow. I got quite a mess going on over here. I really kind of need to get together, but and this tomato tree, this tomato plant is growing crazy. You know, it's definitely taking on a life of its own. The cherry husky tomatoes. This was the one that broke off, and I replanted it in some water for like a week until it grew some roots, and then I replanted it back in its pot, and it seems to be doing really well. Disregard these because that's when it took the shock, from when it broke, but it's still definitely producing its fruits and doing its thing. So it's rerooting itself right now. Here is my watermelon and my blackberries and my grapes. Okay, so my grapes love that the icebox watermelon is here. Even though the icebox watermelon is wrapping itself around my grape plant, but it's actually pollinating it. I've never seen my grape plant grow as much as it has now with the pollination from the watermelon. You know, it took me a long time just to kind of get one leaf. But as soon as I planted the watermelon over here, it started pollinating and helping it to grow like super fast. So this is my grape plant right here. This is it. And it's look how it's grown. And these are my, let's show you over here. My blackberries. They are doing really well in the pot with the watermelon and the grapes. So I'm happy about what's going on over here. And look, y'all, I got a watermelon. Hold on, let me show you. Let me see. Can y'all see it? That's a watermelon right there. So I didn't think this far in advance, because I know that the trellis for the vines for the watermelon is going to be outrageous. And yesterday when I came out here, it was hanging down on the ground, and I was like, I don't want the bugs to get to it and climb aboard. So I took the vine, I lifted it up, and I just kind of draped it over my blueberries here. So I'm gonna have to figure this out because what I don't want to happen is I don't want to have bugs climbing aboard my watermelons and then destroying it. I'm like, oh my God, I got one. I'm so excited about that. And I think that even though I drape this over here like this without really thinking about it, because I know that this plant is going to take over my blueberries, it might actually help to pollinate it just like it did my blackberries over here. So I might just clear this whole little shelf and stuff off over here because I don't want I might need it for the space to pollinate and to just kind of drape over some stuff, until I figure out what I'm going to do. It's been raining the last couple of days, and my kale over here is not looking all that great, and neither is this cabbage down here. But I got enough cabbage. I'm not even worried about this cabbage right here. But my peanut plant is doing really good. Yeah, I'll figure out this weekend. I got to come out here and get my winter garden prepared. So I'll be pulling up quite a few things. I already stripped my collards. This is how tall they get, y'all. When y'all Okay, these are Georgia collard greens, right? And when you harvest them from the bottom, y'all seen my collard greens video. When you harvest them, they grow really tall. They grow even taller, So these are already growing back. I picked these off like 2 days ago, not even 2 days ago. Yeah, yesterday, day before yesterday. I picked them off and look, they already growing back. They grew taller, and I'll be getting more leaves down here again. They'll grow back with no problem. So I'm gonna keep these. I'm probably gonna have to repot them and do something different with them. These I ended up replanting them. I'm gonna have to take them out of this because they went into shock. So it'll be okay. But yeah, those are the collard greens that I had, y'all. And yeah. So I was just sharing with y'all my update, about some stuff. This tomato plant is going crazy, so I'm glad I put it over here on this trellis table because I wouldn't know what to do with it after it broke the last time. Oh look, that's a squash. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's a squash right there. I was just about to get rid of this plant because I thought that it had root rot. And I thought that boars was in there eating away at it. But it seems to still be producing flowers and stuff like that. And, well, look at that. Isn't that something? Well, we'll see. We'll see if I get some yellow spaghetti squash. Okay, y'all, I'm just updating y'all on the stuff. Later, guys.